Thousands of Courantyne residents have been without potable water for the past 2 weeks. More in this report. Water is a necessity if one is to live and a means of purifying the body. However, residents of Rose Hall have been experiencing water shortage with the reason unknown to them. Residents explain that mostly in the mornings they do not receive water, and when they do, the pressure is very low. Residents said that the rain is another source of water for them.
Well, for the past about like 3 weeks going on to a month, we don't really get no kind of water. It's just something you get it in the morning, just like it's running very low, and you get it like most like in the afternoon. You don't need water in the morning. You need the water. You don't need water in the afternoon. You need water in the morning because you get a lot of work to do in the morning. So, and you're already paying your bills, so I don't know why they're doing these kinds of thing.
How are you making out?
Well, it's very hard because you got to wash like 3 times, 4 times a week in the morning. And you don't get like a big vat that you could dip and use. It's not getting no pressure, you don't even get in the water, you're upstairs.
Well, it's actually very difficult because some mornings the pipe doesn't run, and I mean you have a lot of chores to do, you don't have water. Most of the people here depend on their water tanks, but then if the pressure doesn't run, it can't be filled, so what are we supposed to do? Well, we're trying our best to utilize the water whenever it runs.
Okay, so how are you making out?
While others said breakage in some of the pipelines have caused it to be contaminated.
Because this thing contaminated, it make my wife had to cause her to get water infection and had to go from one state to hospital to what do you call it, ask for some for the infection of the water.
How do you know that though?
They singing him, the doctor put on what they had down there. They say that she contaminated some infection to the water because the water is the main cause of it.
Some residents are without a water storage tank and depend wholly on the Guyana Water Authority for water, while others cannot afford to buy purified water. Newswatch understands that GWI has notified the general public as to when they would not receive water. The company also have workers in the field who are checking for leakage within any pipeline. However, no reason has been given for the current water crisis. GWI is responsible for 2 holes through 2nd Street Swamp Section, Rose Hall. The residents of the street were told that the street would be restored back to its former standard. To date, nothing has been done. Residents are calling on GWI to look into their concerns.